What is going on, guys? My name is Nick Mack, and welcome to my server. What is going on, guys? My name is Nick Mack, and welcome to my channel. I don't have any other videos on here. I've experimented with making videos in the past and live streaming and stuff like that, but you know, I've never really pushed myself to start an actual channel. And when I was a kid, the one thing I remember I really wanted to do was start a Minecraft YouTube channel. And what sucks is I'm 24 years old now. Back when I was playing Minecraft, it was becoming really popular, and a lot of the guys you see now that are like super famous Minecraft YouTubers and all that, they started back when I said, oh, I should start. And of course I didn't. So, you know, we're a little late to the game, but here we are. If you're still here listening and you're excited for this video, drop a comment. Let me know where you're from. Hopefully subscribe. And I'm so excited to start this up. And so just to start this, you know, I decided that it would be a good idea to do a hardcore Minecraft survival. Now, I know you're probably like, oh, there's so many videos out there like that. It's all the same. Well, I've never done it. I've played a lot of Minecraft. I was big in the factions and all that shit back in the day. But I've never attempted to play a hardcore Minecraft like survival. I don't know why. I've seen so many videos and I've seen so much, and it's made me want to try, but I just never have. And I believe that it would actually be a, you know, fun little time for you guys to see me absolutely struggle. Again, I've played a lot of Minecraft, but it's been a while since I've actually gotten into it, and so like I know the basics. I know mostly the basics, but you know, I've been trying to learn the new mechanics for PvP and all that, and that's for a whole nother day and a whole nother video, and yeah, so a whole nother series on that. But yeah, so this is me starting a hardcore survival server for the first time. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do my first hardcore survival game mode, hardcore. I think I'm just gonna do a default world, leave the seed random. I'm not gonna change anything. I think I'm just gonna send it. So here we go. We're loading up right now. I really hope we get a good seed here, like spawn me right in a village or something. But I never get lucky like that. So yeah, I didn't really expect it, but yeah, so here we are, and I already saw right off the bat right over here was a beautiful little, I forget what these are called, but you know, you'll know. Tell me what it is in the comments. And of course, I thought they had chests on them, but maybe that was like before. Let me change my FOV a little bit before I lose my mind. Up my sensitivity a little bit. So that gave us absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, there is one. Nice, sweet. I didn't see it because it's Christmas. All right, I mean, we got some gear. We got, hopefully none of those had, that would have sucked if that had Curse of Binding. That would have sucked. All right, I am actually like, so I'm gonna play this like I usually do. I'm gonna play like basic Minecraft, but I gotta kind of push myself to realize this is hardcore, and like, if I die, I have to restart, and I probably will over and over and over and over again. And so you guys will get to see that completely happen. So I'm kind of worried in the case of dying right away. So we're gonna build a sword. We're gonna go for a pickaxe, and we're gonna jump right into that. My one issue though is I need to pay attention for food. And so actually, before I do any of that, I'm gonna kill these guys. And there's a skeleton right there. Are you kidding me right now? That's crazy, actually. Okay. He hasn't died because he's not out of the sun, or out into the sun, I guess you would say. Oh, I really hope we're not just on like a little island. That's gonna suck. This thing is right here. I gotta get used to this again. It's kind of been a while, so bear with me. I played a little bit, so I've been really wanting to start a channel like this. In all honesty, like I've been really wanting to start a Minecraft channel, and I don't know if you've seen, but before you, or maybe now you see, if you're scrolling through my channel to really see, oh, is this guy lying? Is this not? Yeah, it's my first video, but I did do some like little graphics and stuff. I have my my skin that I have right here, and I like inputted it into some things, and it pretty much like made my skin into different poses and stuff, and I created my banner and my profile picture and stuff out of it. So I'm like hoping for that to look good on everybody else's end. It looked pretty good on mine, so I'm gonna stay as far away as I can from that guy. Are these just leaves? Leaf litter. Alright. I've never seen that. Again, like, it's been a while since I've actually played a survival. It's, I mean, probably been over a year now. And so, like, I'm a little scared. Maybe I should have probably practiced a little bit. But who cares? I don't know how long I'm going to do these videos. I'm thinking of going for shorter videos to start. So I kind of want to set a couple of goals for this video. I'm thinking that our first goal should be, you know, to make sure we have some food and a base and possibly get like our first amount of iron. And like, speaking of the devil, like, we're already low on food. I'm not used to this. I forgot hunger drains a lot faster. Yeah, I should have done some more research, probably. But that's okay. I mean, I got pretty lucky finding that coal right off the bat, but I probably should have done some more research. I should have probably thrown out a texture pack too. That would have been a smart idea, but who cares? I am terrified. I'm really excited about this. And so for me to lose super quick would kind of suck for me. All right, let's try to, I'm gonna wait for a little bit more food. I feel like I need to like walk everywhere. I have my toggle sprint on. Earlier I was like trying to learn the new like PvP with the whole like hit bar and crits, and it's so much for me, especially because I used to play a lot of factions, like a ton of factions when I was younger, and back then I don't even remember what version it was. It was an old version of Minecraft compared to what it is now. Ooh, a little cave. I'm scared of that. And so back then I was a big PvPer. I did a lot of PvPing on old faction servers and stuff. And so to load into like 1.2021, I believe is what I'm on right now. It's kind of weird to try to get into a PvP server. I joined one, and oh my god, it was the worst time of my life. I got like, before I got one kill, I was down, like, I got killed like 25 times, and the guy I killed, you could tell he was like newer as well, and so it was just like noob versus noob. So I went through and I'm like watching videos and trying to figure out different settings and like what I should do. It was just, it was not exactly what I was hoping for, but what are you gonna do? Anyways, back to what we're doing. I'm kind of trying to look for a spot that would be good for a base. My issue right now that I'm thinking about is if there's so many trees around, then I'm putting myself in a situation where I might like leave my base and get killed by like mobs or something. And like, I don't know, I'm like worried about the trees because it's a scarier area. But if I'm being completely honest, we just found a pretty sweet little setup right here with the water right there and stuff. I actually might do something here, and that gives us like access to a cave. It might be a good little starter spot for us. So actually, before I go too crazy, I'm gonna try to go get some wood. God, it's probably so terrible to watch me play because I'm such a noob. Like, I don't move like I used to. I don't know. I also changed so many settings. I feel like I'm not playing like I'm used to. But maybe the second video it'll be cooler. It'll be a lot cooler. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna collect some logs and stuff right now. Alright, we got a little bit of wood. Look, pumpkins. I was thinking, like right here, we could do something. What do you think? We could use that as like a basement area. I really don't know, but you know, there's only one way to find out if it's gonna work out well or not, and that's to start building. Alright, I'm gonna make this base, and I will see you guys when it's done. Alright guys, so we got a little base here. She is not pretty whatsoever, but I think she'll help us survive for a little bit. I'm hoping so. We got a nice little view right there, right there. Yep, right into our little cave that I'm absolutely terrified to go in, but we're gonna have to. So luckily in the start we found some gear. I know it's just gold, but like I can't complain. It's something, and so I'll take it. I will definitely take it. We're gonna cook up the rest of this food. I'm gonna make some torches because we're gonna need them. We're gonna throw one there, one there, one there. We're gonna throw a couple out here to try to avoid some of the mobs spawning. I don't think it's gonna do much, but I mean, who knows? I did have to sleep when I was building. I got a little scared. It started to turn dark out, and I guess we're gonna lag a little bit. Started to get dark out, and I definitely got a little scared, so I made this bed and I took a nap. So yeah, I built this kind of stupidly. I don't know why I just reset my spawn, because I can't respawn. Learning a little bit here. I built this a little bit stupidly just to get it done for now. I have no use for this little tiny area back here, but maybe I can expand it out a little bit more later on. Again, I'm not too worried about the look of my base right now. I got slabs on the ceiling, because I'm cool like that. I'm more worried about going into there, and like as you can see, already a creeper. I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared. But that's fine. While it's still daytime though, I'm going to... Ooh, apple. I'm going to chop down a couple more trees just so I can get a little bit better stuff to go down there with, like maybe a stone sword. I don't have any stone, but I can go mine some really quick. I want some more torches and stuff. I want to be prepared for when I do go down there, because the last thing I want is for me to die right away. I mean, I feel like it's gonna happen, but who knows? So, whatever. Cool. Alright, so I got some more wood. Now, let's go. I don't know why I'm so scared. I've never been scared playing Minecraft, and it's kind of embarrassing, but, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let me grab a little bit of stone. This is a pretty cool little spot. If I wasn't in hardcore right now, I'd be running through this, trying to get as much as I can done so I can build a cool little base right here, but I'm just grabbing a little bit more stone for some tools. I did get a good amount of leather, which I hate to use, but I could make a leather chest plate just so I have something. And I think I'm going to. I don't think I've ever made a leather chest plate in survival before. That's actually crazy. But, better safe than sorry. So now we can do this. We can make a stone sword. Get rid of our wooden sword. We can make a stone pickaxe. So that way we can actually get iron if we need it. Don't want that anymore. Damn, that threw so far. We don't need the flint and steels. I'll just burn myself. I didn't realize I had 19 raw beef. So, I mean, we're doing pretty damn good on food. Actually, we're doing really good on food. I'm actually super happy with the food we're at right now. So we have... I mean, look at us. We're killing it. But we do need iron for a shield. And I'm going to be doing this a lot. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, because I haven't unlocked iron yet. I'm not going to be able to see it. Alright, so I need to get some iron in order to even see what I need for a shield. What the f am I doing? So I'm like trying to think my best way of organizing my inventory. Like I'm just scared. I'm not gonna lie. I am just genuinely worried that this is gonna be cut short to me doing something stupid. So we're gonna bring all these blocks with us. We'll let that do its thing. I think we have enough food for now. And it's all cooked meat too, so it's good saturation. I'm gonna save this apple for golden apples if I make it that far. Then yeah, I think we're gonna go down into this cave. check it out. I don't want to fill up my inventory too much just in case I get some good stuff. Oh. So like, see, I don't like this. I don't like that. I'm gonna wait for it to turn dark fully, and I'm gonna take a nap, and then I will see you guys right at the bottom of that cave or entrance. All right, so we are definitely not going into there. It looks fantastic, but it doesn't look fantastic enough for me to go in there. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go up here, and I'm gonna go look for a cave that's more suited for me. I also should probably just write down these coordinates. Alright, so we've got the coordinates now, just in case, so I don't lose my base later on. I mean, I feel like we could find something that we can just get some iron. Like, I would be more comfortable... Oh, scared the shit out of me, dogs. I'd be more comfortable going in there with one of them. Or a bunch of them. No, I'd be more comfortable going in there if I at least had basic iron gear. That's my issue here. And it does... I am starting to realize it does seem... like the seed we're on right now is sort of like an island, which is kind of making me regret my base choice. No, it doesn't look, it's just a weird seed, but we got some hills over here, so I'd love to go check those out. The only reason I say that I kind of regret putting my base there is because I could have built my base on something like more open, giving me more of like a fighting chance if a bunch of things do spawn. So I might end up moving it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I would like this to last, so I might take my smart decisions that I have, my smarter ideas that I usually don't follow normally, and follow some of them. I see some more coal right there. We can go for that. Luckily, there's a lot of food. I was kind of like, when I first started, and I was like, oh, maybe I should make my first priority some food. I was like a little worried because I didn't even like really think about that. I was just like, I'll be all right, you know. And then I'm like, oh wait, it's hardcore. There's a possibility that I might not be able to find food. And it's not like I got a nice spawn with a village or anything. I don't have any carrots or potatoes. I'm like, back in the day when I used to do like a lot of survivals, I was a potato guy. I loved baked potatoes. And so first thing I'd do is I'd hunt down a village or anything to find potatoes. Anybody I was playing with, their mission, if they were, you know, running around, was if you find potatoes, you let me know. And so I was trying everything possible to get potatoes, but everything I watch a good amount of Minecraft YouTube videos now, and it seems like potatoes are like one of the worst types of food. And like I feel like I knew that at a point, but I didn't like care because I wasn't playing hardcore or anything like that. And so I'm like, now that I know that, I'm gonna try to avoid the potatoes. But everybody like eats golden carrots. It seems like golden carrots are a very, very good choice. But I mean, that requires me to get a lot of gold, so I mean, I'll take some baked potatoes in the meantime. But when it comes to like needing food, oh look, we have found our first cave. We're gonna try to take it a little slow. I'm trying to make some more torches, so I'm gonna get as much coal as I can. I feel like that's a good idea. Light up the area so things don't spawn on me. Alright, so that was a little dud. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. I don't know what I need copper for. I'm not even gonna mine it yet. I might later on, but oh, we've got a ravine, dripstone too. So actually, that's kind of awesome. Uh-oh. Is this spider aggro? Oh, f***. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game now. Dripstone. The reason I'm so excited about dripstone is because I can get an infinite lava source all the time. Back in the day, I used to, not back in the day because dripstone is kind of newer, but the last few times I've played, I've used dripstone as a like main fuel source for my furnaces, and because you can put it with lava and get infinite lava if you get a source of lava and put, I'm sure you guys know of this, but. And didn't they add like a... Oh, I think that's bedrock. Because it's too hard to do this on controller. I did like that about bedrock. You could place in front of the block as you were walking. Let's see if I can catch this. Yeah, we got our first iron. Let's go. I need to remember to eat and heal myself. Because it could mean life or death. Bam. Okay, so is hardcore just going to spawn me one of each every time? No, okay. So I could actually go for that dripstone right there, just to have it early game. I wish I had like somebody in my ear saying torches, torches, don't forget torches. Alright, let's see. So we got some dripstone right here. We don't really need much, but I'll collect some just in case. I am scared because if you fall on dripstone, you die. Fun fact, if you didn't know that. So I feel like if we can find enough to get full iron gear. You know what? I bet I'll see some diamonds from here. No doubt. Alright, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright. So if we can get enough, back to what I was saying, that's a baby zombie. I do not want to fight a baby zombie. Anyways, god damn, I'm getting distracted like a mother. If we can get full iron armor, I'd be pretty set. I mean, I'd be pretty okay with that right now. That way we can get back to the base and maybe go for more of like a better base to start us off, because the iron gear will at least protect us just in case. But I mean, I've always been like a miner. I mean, I've also been a builder, so like I used to build a lot of crazy things in Minecraft, especially in factions. I used to be the guy that they'd, you know, message in chat to come design the insides of their bases, and like I used to have so much fun doing it. I used to love building in Minecraft, and as I've gotten older, I like still do, but I also love just right as the server starts, you deep dive in the mines, and it's just an instant grind for, you know, full diamonds, and everybody's just getting started, and I'm like, all right guys, I got diamonds already, and they're like, what? How? And yeah, so that's kind of what I usually do. But you know what's actually crazy is we have a lava source right there too. If I just set up a little spot right here really quick, let's do this. We have 18. Yeah, we're doing good so far. We have 18 iron. And so if we cook some of that up, I'm gonna grab some cobble. I can make an iron pickaxe, I can make an iron sword, and then get some gear started. I could make an iron bucket and then pick up that lava. So then early on I just have infinite lava for cooking things, so I don't have to waste my coal. Because I feel like I'm gonna be using torches all the time. The only thing I'm using right now is Optifine. So I could have put on Super Bright and other things, but I don't know. I tried to keep it as vanilla as possible. The reason I like Optifine is so I can like see farther away, especially in like a hardcore server like this, like being able to look down caves before I just kind of jump in there and hope for the best. And so yeah, so we're just using that. So I'm gonna need torches a lot. I'm gonna need them. But I think the bucket idea is a good idea. I think it's the safe choice, I would say. And then now we've got an iron sword. I'm gonna go grab this iron right here. Didn't even see it, just walked right on top of it. Nice, an 8. I mean, I could grab this copper. I just don't know what it's for. Bro. I don't know what to use the copper for is my only issue right now. The only thing I know of using copper for is, what's it called? Damn it, why can't I think of it? Like a copper rod, like that stops lightning. Or maybe it pulls lightning. I don't know exactly what it does. There's also gold right there, and that's pretty good, especially if I find carrots and stuff, so hopefully I can get some of that. But what we could start doing is making some gear, so I'll see when this is all smelted. Alright, so I went ahead and I made an iron chest plate and iron leggings. Still have the gold helmet, still have the gold boots. I have this extra pair of mending gold leggings, but I mean, I don't really have a need for that, so I would like this to be a water bucket, but if I can get a lava bucket back up to wherever we do a base, that might be the most beneficial, because the water is going to be all around us, especially on my stupid little island spawn. So yeah, might as well grab some of this lapis while we're here too. That'll be good for when we go to enchant. But yeah, I also grabbed a little bit more cobblestone, so because we kept running out. That way, just I have it just in case I need to build. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna go for a little bit more iron, but I think I'm gonna stay in the upper area. I do want to go for that lava actually, so we might as well do that first. I believe it's right down there. Or wait, is it? Oh God, I need to start being smart. Double building, good thing I have extra blocks. So there's lava there. Ooh, that's terrifying. I could have sworn there was lava. Yeah, it's right there, gosh. We're gonna go for that lava. That way, again, we have it. I don't need to use my precious coal to smelt things. Instead, I can use it for all torches. Hot stuff, hot stuff. Alright, so I wanted to stay in that one area, but I do also want this gold, and I'm already here, so I might as well grab it. I swear, the second I get attacked by something, I'm like gonna cry in a corner, and I'm just gonna build myself into a wall. Like, there's a zombie in that wall somewhere, is what I'm guessing, and you know what? He's gonna be there until I die from something else in this world, because it's not gonna be him. Oh yeah, I did grab a little bit more copper too. I kind of briefly looked at the recipe book, and I didn't really see anything. I don't know why I even have it, but I'm gonna make myself an axe really quick. I'm gonna make sure my blocks are there. That way I can break my crafting bench faster. What are you gonna do with that? Eat ice cream? Silly goober. Ooh, thank you for the shovel. Take it back. I don't want it. Alright. And of course there's water right here, so I could have a water bucket, but again, we're gonna use that for the lava. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'll take this one, some extra coal. We have 4 raw iron on us now. This cave is actually huge. You know, if this was older Minecraft, I'd be doing so much better, because the caves were so much smaller and like easier to navigate. Everything was so much easier in the old Minecraft, and I feel like now they just made it so much more difficult, because these caves, I mean, they're massive. The amount of room there is for a mob to spawn is absolutely insane, and it terrifies me. Oh, I thought he was mad at me. There's one somewhere that's not in front of me, unless my sound's just all bugged, but I think we're gonna go for this kill on this guy. Good thing I practiced some PvP earlier. They don't have a chance. I really would like to not fight that. I just gotta keep my eye out, because he will take me out really quick. I mean, luckily it's not filled with mobs yet, but the longer I stay here, the more it will. Like, see, now we've got a skeleton. I'm worried about it. I switched around some binds earlier, so now I can go in third person a lot easier. You know, I would like you to go away. Thank you. Wow, he just... Good boy. He just listened to me. Maybe Maybe I'll put a name tag on him. If only I had one. If only I had one. I'd call him Good Boy. Alright, now we're actually doing pretty good now. We're getting some iron here. We have 2 creepers. Okay, so I'm going to keep getting what I can over on my little side over here that's lit up. And then I think I'm going to get the hell out of here. I mean, this is pretty damn good. I've definitely got a full set of iron now. I don't have any diamonds, unfortunately. I mean, I'm here. I should just go for it. I should just go down to that little area that we were at and just go for some diamonds. Like, I could get lucky and there could be some in this little ravine. But at the same time, I don't know. See why I want to get out of here. There's more gold right there, though. Alright, hold on. I am going to cook up this iron really quick. And I'm going to get myself full iron. And then I will be right back. Alright, so we've got full iron now. I have an iron sword, iron pickaxe. I'm not going to go too crazy. I cleaned out my inventory a little bit, got rid of some of the stuff we're not going to use. I'm not going to go like too crazy, but I definitely would like to go down there. Maybe not. I'm just worried. I don't want to rush something just for like, you know, no reward, because like that skeleton's still down there. I don't see any visible diamonds, and like at this point I feel like I'm just gonna die pushing myself too far. So actually, yeah, we're gonna say screw that. I'm gonna head back up to the surface and go back to the base. So I will see you guys when I get there. Alright, and we're back. So I went ahead and did a little base improvements. I don't know how much I could really improve in here. It's still pretty small, but I dug out this wall a little bit, opened it up so I'm not, you know, sitting in this little tight area right here. Added some extra chests, those furnaces, pushed my bed over, added a little gear chest. Did a little organization, so we got our wood right here. We have our cobble, dirt, kind of building blocks, stuff like that. Cave blocks is what I'd say, more blocks because there's wool in there too. I didn't really know where to put it. And then our ingot chest, which we still have a little bit. Oh wait, no, that should be the rest of it. So let's see. So that's how we're sitting. Obviously, top row is empty because that's where our diamonds are gonna go. But I mean, 58 iron. That's pretty good in my opinion for going on our first adventure, especially not going too deep. We got only 3 gold ingots, which kind of sucks. We have some lapis, which we're not going to use for a while, and some rock copper, which I'm not even going to cook because I don't care. And then we are actually doing pretty good down here too. We've got some saplings. Sugarcane is going to be super good for us, especially if we can't find anything to give us the books that we need to make our enchantment table. So when I saw that in the beginning of the game, I decided to grab it. I have no clue what the leaf litter is for. I'm guessing I could just place it down as decor. I don't know. We have 1 apple, 1 single apple. I'm going to put that in the corner. We got some pumpkins. We have 10 leather and also some food. We're actually doing pretty good. We have 29 steak right now, some mutton, and some pork chops, and then some string. So a little bit of organization there. One thing I did realize, I was going to make this really quick in like the corner. Fire spread is most definitely on. It is hardcore, and that will be the end of me. So yeah, I hear a skeleton nearby, so I'm gonna go to sleep before it doesn't let me. Hopefully we hear him burn. If not, that means he's under somewhere. But yeah, I mean, that's I'm gonna get rid of this block, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good, you know. For my first time doing a hardcore, I mean, screw it. Yeah, you know, I mean, we're doing pretty good. I don't know how to see how many days we're on. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, I mean, we're sitting pretty well for it being my first ever hardcore survival. I mean, I'm happy with it. I think this is a great kind of start to it. We were able to get so much iron. We have full iron gear. We have an iron sword, iron pickaxe, which is about to break. We have a little base, which isn't pretty, but hey, it works. Um, we we have like a nice little storage area. I think we're doing pretty good. I think I'm more just like scared. In all honesty, I don't want this to end. I don't want to make a silly mistake that makes me have to restart everything. Like going up here to kill this skeleton because it's gonna drive me nuts. Boom, dead. Actually, I'm pretty good at this. We should just go down there. I am thinking about going to find a village in the next episode, possibly, so I can get myself a more sustainable food source, not have to kill cows all the time. Also, possibly just like look for anywhere cooler than kind of what I'm in. Don't get me wrong, when I was leaving that last cave, it was pretty damn big. Everywhere I went, it just seemed like there was something new. And so, like, don't get me wrong, I wanted to go explore it, but I don't know. So I think maybe next time we go for some diamonds. This cave most likely will lead us to some diamonds. Like, that zombie already aggroed on me. That's actually crazy. Get out of here, brother. You coming too? Zombies have such a far aggro. It's actually crazy to me. Oh, I just was gonna say, if that guy hits me, he'll light me on fire. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm playing such a silly game right now. Aha! Gunpowder, baby. See, we're stronger than we think. So that was down to 5.5 hearts. See, like one small wrong move, and I'm dead. And I don't get a restart. So, I mean, for a first episode, not too bad. Look, we even got gunpowder to end it off. Bada bing, bada boom. I think we ended off right there. So if you enjoyed watching the video, if you're even still here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Again, this is my first video. I am trying hardcore Minecraft for the first ever time. So it might be a little boring at first, but it's gonna get crazy because everything is riding on this. Everything is riding on this. This is how I'm starting it off. I should have maybe started it off with some, like, I don't know, skyblock that I could die on and re-go, but whatever. But anyways, if you did enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe. In that comment, tell me where you're from. You know, tell me what you want to see, something that you want to see me do next. You know, I'd love to set up challenges for every single episode that I do. You know, this episode, my main thing was get iron armor and, you know, make a base. And here we are in our little floating square right here that I'm embarrassed to say is mine. But, you know, we're here. I appreciate everybody that stuck around. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.